Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 5 of the Raid series. In the previous episode, we went into Shoreline. I stuffed up my audio, and we got through that Shoreline storyline quest part. In this episode, we're just going to continue on the main storyline, make some money, kill some players, and have a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. All right, so starting out, part of the tour is I have to go survive another shoreline, but I also need to hand over $20,000 to Mechanic so we can unlock Lighthouse. It says to reach loyalty level 2 with Prapper. So we've got to just go and do stuff, in other words. Like, we can go do another shoreline raid. I'll start off making sure I accept the dailies. 10 scavs for a morphine. That's actually not too bad. Need to hand over a Toz. That one's a gunpowder. It's pretty pointless. Survive a customs raid, also pretty pointless. We might reset that one. What did we get? Survive a shoreline raid, and we'll reset this one. And the main thing is we're looking for that woods raid. I was hoping to get one that gave us rep, but hand over some Russian apple juice. We are running low on money. They should not be doing this. It's not a good idea, Pest. Oh, we'll stop. Was that €1,000? No, €50. I was going to say, for €1,000 it'd be worth doing. Right, so, task-wise, it's go back to ground zero, get a shotgun, get some food. I think we go back to ground zero and we try and do the task that's on ground zero, which is, we've already been to the AGS. We just need to go back to the... Wait, we have to both in the same raid? We need to kill 5 scavs. I thought we had to already be to the AGS. All right, we'll just go to both anyway. So we go there, and then we try and get some quest progression done. And then hopefully, big dubs moving forward. We don't have any keys for there. The main one, there's like a garage utility key that is actually quite good to have. Med-wise, we probably don't need this many. I'll be pretty happy with that. Ammo-wise, yeah. Take an extra 9 bullets. You never know. Might be the difference. So let's go ground zero and try and take advantage of that. Do we have any insurance? Oop. We have insurances running out. Okay, so this is what happens if you don't play for a couple of days. You've got to make sure you get your insurances. 7 minutes, 7 hours. Okay, so already spoke about how we're going to try and take advantage of insurance during this playthrough, and we'll do that. I'll get to that insurance a bit more very soon. All right, next, and let's deploy. All right, Ground Zero. It's probably one of my favorite maps right now, and if not my favorite map at the moment. So we spawned underneath. We do have Nakatani Tower. This could actually work really well for us. We could go... Well, okay, so there's a spawn to the front left, and I reckon I might have already heard someone there. There's a spawn just here. He was there. Killed one. This is where map knowledge is always supreme. Knowing that there's spawns there and that you're watching out for people. He was obviously knew that I was there too. The fuck? I heard someone stand up. Hello? That's a big money find. That's worth 100k. And the code. So what we can do is with the GSSHs, just chuck them on the ground here. Right, so stay locked in. There was a period of time where there was no player scouts on this map, and it was really good because you could just kind of play the map nice and slow, pace yourself out. But now, you're looking at you get about 10 minutes, and then player scouts start swarming. So we're gonna get to the top of this tower. That's where the 50 cal is. Quite often people will be up there. Staircases are always a weird one. That door starts closed, by the way. Hello? This guy raiding up, I think. Double tap O, see if someone's already taken the car. Someone has. Now, instead of walking through the whole barbed wire the whole way, you can do this. What I like to do. Clear our way through. Use the AGS. It's not a bad little spot if you just want to get your 4 kills or 5 kills up here. Obviously an optic sight would work a lot better. So this is a really good way to explain the map. So Emicon extracts here. There's a green flare extracts down there. The secret code extracts on the left hand side of that road down here. We spawn down the bottom there. And Nakatani's down that end. Listen for the barbed wire. There's a guy coming up. This is the same gun that I used in the army. Same gun I used in the army. It's got a 40 round mag, good ammo in it too. Do I feel bad? No. But these crates are really good for meds. Need gas analyzer for a quest. Toothpaste is needed. Keeping an eye on all those start items. I think there's someone down there. For now, we'll stay here. We don't need to rush down to our death. Did we already have generator going? I reckon we did. Alright, I think we go down. More scavs are spawning. Yes, this guy definitely underneath. Hello there, sir! Why can I get down? I know I can jump out the window, but it'll break both my legs. Well, there's a dude down there, and he's not talking. So we stay here for a minute, and we just loot, and we wait. Need a lot of blue tape later on. Jeez, your still's gone up. Let's take that. Let's have 5 kills done. Alright, so this is the plan. We're popping this. We're drinking this. Trying to limit the angles on which this guy could be. Someone actually found the real photo of that on Instagram. Thirsty gamers, eh? Alright, so cleared our way through. Got out of the really spicy spot. These technical supply crates are always great. Or corrugated hoses, we're gonna need so many of them. Really want to try and get out of this raid now. Alright, so this next spot right here, guys, we're about to go through, is the most highest. Like every player in the map has to go through it if they're going to go through one of the free normal extracts. So unless someone takes the car or the green flare, or the code, they pretty much have to go through this spot here. So if you going to be on super high alert anywhere, this is where, this spot right here. I'm going to try and avoid shooting that scav, because that scav kind of works as an early warning for us. So if we leave that one up, another player comes by, we hear that scav saying stuff, we know there's a player nearby. Or they might engage him. Dude, that's what I recommend with scavs, right? Kill them, obviously kill them as much as you want, but like, they can be like some of the best early warning. Give away positions of people sneaking up on you and stuff. Alright, we're going to go up to the 50 cal. Door is not open. Okay, we could loot up a little bit more, but I think a survive here would be a huge dub. So I want to try and get to Nakatani. You can double tap O, it'll tell you. Your extract is Nakatani basement stairs. That's where we're going to head for. One of the biggest things I would teach you guys in this series entirely is small dubs lead to big dubs. So lots of small little dubs is way better than trying to do like the biggest raid of your life every single raid. There's a safe here we can loot. It's more money than we have in our stash right now. Vaseline just ran out, that's why my screen went blurry. Haven't seen a lot of people camping right here, but it is possible. And we got out. So, spawned in just under the big ramp, the highway ramp, whatever you're gonna call it. And we pushed down into the basement section, the underground section. Player on the left, clapped his ass, didn't spend too much time down there, and then pushed towards the, I think we call it tar bank, the bank. Went up there, got the 50 cal spotted for the quest. Hung up there, looted up there a little bit while we waited for the map to kind of level itself out. Back down and then across to AGS and then extract to Nakatani. Didn't really deviate from the plan. Like, that was always the plan. Stayed to it, did it, got out. I really recommend you guys stick to that when you're starting. Because if it's like, oh, I'll just go over here, oh, check this out, all that. Do all that, I'll just go check this out stuff initially on your scav. Explore maps on your scav so you get better map knowledge and understanding. And then on your PMC, Stay very deliberate on what you're trying to do. Small objectives and then lead to big stuff. I can't stress that enough. All right, now that we got the this task done, I think we get the one where it's kill 5 scavs anywhere and hand over 2 shotguns. Now this one we can actually hand in by just buying the shotguns from Jaeger. So as simple as that. Normally you can't do this, or you can't do this all the time, but for this one you can just buy the shotguns from Jaeger, and then with the rest of them you can, with these you just kill scavs anywhere. So now we got that junk box, so we can definitely put some stuff in here for now. Gas analyzers are really big for later on. We've got some quests there for that. We can actually upgrade our lavatory. Construct. And we can install that one. Cool. This is the one we kind of need to get done. So then we can get generator, so then we can get med station. So it's fine though. We'll get there slowly. But yeah, we really want to like make sure we don't overloot random crap. All right, we've already got our 3 gas analyzers, for example, so we don't need to pick up any more gas analyzers. They're needed for a quest. One of these was, yeah, so we want to really make sure we get those 6 scavs this raid, if possible. This is actually really good. He had good ammo in there, so we will hold on to this. We are running out of ammo for this though. 200 USD is big. That's big. Don't think we have any other big painkillers. All right. Interesting. I think for this raid we can go like this. Right. So now we have the option. We could go anywhere really. If we want to get the Saluas done, which would probably be good for XP, I think Interchange is probably the best bet. If we want to try and progress the main quest line, then I would say we go to Shoreline and just do a survive, because seeing that we've already gone to that terminal thing, it's saying that we need to listen to tapes. What happened to our recorder? Doesn't like being in here. I thought we've already done this. I don't know. Maybe you just needed me to do it again. You could click that little number there by that, and it will also make it disappear. All right. Interesting. We did a heap of shoreline last raid. I think we should do a quick scav factory just to try and get a TOS. And then we'll work it out from there. All right. 5, 6, and 7. We are underneath. So. Mosin's not actually that bad an item. TM is better than what we've been using, I think. Oh no, TM is better than the PRS that we've got left. You've got a good backpack for this run. Here we go. This could be like a motor or a drill. Nice, that's actually a good find. It's on our shopping list. All really good so far. Someone's being blapped at that has a shotgun. Another corrugated hose. Oh, cricket we need. A lot of angry scavs around here. Dead player here, been looted. T-plugs we need for a quest later on. I need 3 of them, I think. Probably one of the shittest armors in the game, but hey, it's an armor. It's already been a really good run. We're entering greed territory here. We need to just make sure we make the most out of these runs, I think. If we are going to do factory scav runs, we just try and loot up the entire inventory spaces. Everything that has money or makes money, we should take it. I don't think there will be any money in the safes. They'll probably be looted. Jackets for keys. Need one of them later. Last safe up here. Watch out for the players that could be in here. Pretty crazy for them to be sitting here now this late. So many player scouts going on. Another manual, we don't need that. Check these jackets. Oh, that's a good find. Alright, we need to strike cigarettes for a quest. We're here, we're going all in. Light bulbs we need a lot of. That'll do. There's another filing cabinet there we could have done, but we hoovered that up pretty good. The motor is actually a really good find because I think like security or vent needs the motor upgraded. Right. Probably just easier to do it like this. And it didn't do it. Why didn't it do that? That's annoying. Cool. Did we put meds in one of these? Yep. Put more meds in there. Another backpack. And then we can vendor that, and that. That there to vendor. Cool. Alright. Quick sell to traders to make a little bit of money out of that. And then I think we'll go... partially want to go shoreline so we can get... I think it's the option to go to reserve, but we need the dog tags. So Ragman. All right, the reason why we can't sell this, we have to repair it first. It cost 8k to repair. How much do we sell it for? 13k. Oh, we could sell both these sites. They're not the worst site, or that's not the worst site, but PSO. But so yeah, if we do go and try and get the extracted cell shoreline task done, all you're doing is unlocking the option to go to reserve, but we need to hand over 5 dog tags. Do we have 5 dog tags? I don't think so. So we have 2. So instead, we could focus. See, it doesn't really matter where we go for these. We could do them anywhere. Interchange is good for food. That's ground 0. Everything screams interchange. Let's go interchange. I'll give it a go. Wouldn't mind taking. It was there. Take that. That in there, and that goes in there. Meds wise, we're good. Alright, off to interchange we go. Sure. Contacts. Let's go. We've spawned at Emicon. Now, there is a new med camp on the left-hand side up ahead. I've been playing this map a fair bit recently. And this camp up here is charged by players all the time. So, oh, someone's done a snipe scav. Over there, it's an out-of-bounds scav, what do you want to call it? So what you do on this camp here, there's a spawn just on the other side of it. If you sit just above it, so like just over here, and wait less than 2 minutes, there'll be a player coming from the left-hand side. Maybe the right-hand side too. Imagine he's going up the ramp or inside. We don't have to wait long. Like, say it was by the 31-minute marker. If there was a player rushing here, they'd be here. Well, there's 2 players there. So they spawned over there, and it looks like they're coming either up the ramp or underneath. But if they were spawned over there, I don't know why they would go underneath the ramp. Or why wouldn't they just go back the other way and underneath that way? Makes more sense. So they would have to be coming up the ramp or to us. But in Tarkov, nothing is predictable. Some people are actually, but like... Probably just looting those bodies right now. Alright, let's get down here. Mostly focusing on the meds. Someone's here. They went underneath and then around through. I should have waited a bit longer. God damn it. That's so annoying. I was right. They were going there. Oh well, these things happen. Spawned in, I literally just ran to the side a little bit and then got charged down by a duo. Burst board headshot, GG. There's not really much else to say about that. Realistically, I could have waited there. I knew they were coming there. I should have just waited. Just trust your instinct. Trust your instinct. We don't have a lot of gear to lose. Unfortunately, that's the standard playthrough. When it's standard account, you don't get to just stockpile lots and lots of gear. So, we are now running on the scraps. And we will make do with it. So, we do have that MPX we could use. Doesn't have the best amount of... So I would recommend at this point, you only use a rig like this. Alright? And the reason why you use a rig like this is because there's no point... there's no point going in with a massive rig when you can just get one off a scav. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all we got. We could put this down here. We did get these out at least. And splint we've already got. Go 5, 6. Take that. Go 6, 7. All right, we go again. No mistakes this time. Actually. We do have insurances. I forgot about that. We do have this stuff to use. And we should make sure we use it. So, just so we don't forget. We do need to use our insurance as a bit of a storage bank as well, though. I will take this armor because it is way better. And I will take a helmet because it is better. To be honest, I don't even want to use that packer at all. If I could avoid it, I might even sell that. Alright, that's actually a way better kit. Let's go. Alright, so. Here we go again. Big raid. Okay, so this is at the front of the mall. There is a med camp to our right that we could go to. Or we could run inside. I kind of like the idea of going inside. There is a few spawns. I've got a pimple. I'm 39 years old. I've got a bloody pimple. There's a player there. It didn't look good. We shouldn't have any players to our right. If they are, they're back there. He should be cutting across our front. Didn't stash here, but I'm not going to loot it because I need to watch out for this player. He might have just run into that. That sounds like an SKS to me. My plan was to get to this section once we spawned in. A lot of good spawns happen here. There's gun spawns and... Oh, this is like storyline quest stuff. These tables can spawn a lot of meds and stuff and guns and... We keep looking around until we find what we need. I heard something. Okay, so there could be a player just creeping up. It'd be hard for him to hit a jump shot when he wouldn't be aiming there, I don't think. So that's why I did that jump. Bit unlucky with the spawns here. Normally I get good ammo. Okay, normally scavs spawn here a lot as well. So that was another reason why I wanted to come here and get the 5 scav kills. Then we just got really unlucky this raid. Good money. I've been finding so many meds here, so many armors. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is what it is. Good ammo. Alright, so choices. Middle of the mall will have all the scavs, I mean. Sometimes players, but largely the scavs. That's probably what we need the most at the moment. We want a TOS. And we want kills. Moving quickly, just to jet away from the entryway. Don't want to get shot in the back. Alright, so power station's over there. Emicon's in that corner. There's computer rooms down this end. We're going to avoid those at the moment, but they're usually pretty popular. I'm moving pretty quickly. 2 reasons. 1, I want to get to the middle of the mall and start shooting scavs. And I like moving a little bit faster generally so you don't have to worry about people coming up behind you because they can't keep up without running. I hate 9mm. Not gonna have an issue killing scavs now. They're gonna come like crazy. All the bodies and the banging. Okay, so this has meds in here, so that's why I'm frantically looking around for meds. The food, we might eat that. Right, we need 2 more. Remember what I was talking about, rigs? Oh yeah, I forgot about that hole in the wall there. That's new. That's why you don't bring in a big rig. There's scavs will have them for you. Oh no. Let's kill her. That's the boss. Sorry, I'm just frantically moving to get some distance, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's chasing me. I'm about to die. probably still chasing me. No, I'm not going to get him with 9mm. Like, he's still running. Fuck. I was trying to leg meta him. I thought he would have kept walking straight towards me, but welcome to Interchange, where Killa finds you and kills you. So yeah, if you engage Killa, what you want to do is you want to get behind hard cover like that. Generally being able to bounce backwards and keep going from hard cover to hard cover. I was trying to get a little bit more distance initially to shoot him, and then, well, initially the reason was get distance, hopefully to de-aggro. But nah, he's so fixated now. So next time, you know when I went down to the basement and I ran and I had that like long straight before I went towards the escalators, I should have shot at him there, tried to do some damage there, then ran to the escalator and then had a little bit more chances to go back. But when he came down that escalator and he went to my right, I didn't expect him to do that. I thought he was just going to keep running straight at me. So yeah, we did get debut done. Spawned in at the front towards railway. And straight into Idea. That new little area on the left is really good for armors and meds and guns and ammo. So went to the left of Idea inside and got that stuff from there. And then went across to the middle of the mall to kill the scavs. And that's where I ran into Killa. Ran for my life and died. Died in a good spot though. Most likely we'll get the stuff back from insurance. That's a good thing. All right. So unfortunately, that's probably the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the first week. Share this with your friends. The whole purpose of this series is to try and teach you guys little things like my thought processes on stuff, why I do certain quests and all that kind of stuff. So, and how I do those quests and the reason why I go to each map to do them. So share it with your friends if they're new to Tarkov. That's the whole purpose of this series. I'm trying to figure out exactly where the endpoint would be. I would like to go to Escaping from Tarkov. I think realistically it might be too many episodes. We're starting to find out more and more about what you're required to escape from Tarkov, and it's a lot. So we'll see how we go, but we won't give an end goal yet, but we'll try our best to progress through and teach as much as we can while we're doing it. So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you want early access to future episodes for either the hardcore series or the raid series, you can become a YouTube member. And that also does, a lot of money out of that money also does go to my editor as well, as like, you know, support for all the hard work he does, because he puts all this stuff together whilst also doing the hardcore series, and then also the other editors that I ask him to do. So much love, have a great weekend, and lastly, I'll see you next time.